Hi guys, and welcome back to the Rare Record Room, and a big hello to any new viewers. This is where I share with you some of the records I've collected over the last 40 years or so. These range from 1950s rock and roll right up to the Britpop era of the 1990s. They're mostly United Kingdom pressings on all manner of labels, including the big mainstream companies like EMI, RCA and Decca, through to the smaller collectible subsidiaries such as Vertigo, DRAM, Blue Horizon, Immediate and EMI's Harvest and Apple labels. I hope you'll find these episodes interesting and informative. If that's the case, why not give us a like and take a look at some of my other record collecting videos. Thank you. In this episode, I'll be looking at the early years of the British rock band the Moody Blues, when they were prominently a rhythm and blues act and part of the British beat boom. Their early records are often described as part of the Merseysound, despite the geographical inaccuracy. Formed in Birmingham in 1964, the lineup comprised of Mike Pinder on keyboards, the multi-instrumentalist Ray Thomas, Denny Laine on guitars and vocals, Clint Warwick on bass guitar and Graeme Edge on drums and percussion. They signed to Decca Records and appeared on the popular television music programme Ready Steady Go, singing an up-tempo B-side to their first single, Steal Your Heart Away, a track called Lose Your Money But Don't Lose Your Mind. Their second single proved to be the band's breakthrough. Called Go Now, this was a cover of the soul song by Bessie Banks, produced by Lieber and Stoller, which had become a UK number one for the Moody Blues and a US top 10 hit in early 1965. The group's only EP recording, the 4-track release titled The Moody Blues, featured both sides of their first two UK Decca singles. The song Lose Your Money But Don't Lose Your Mind was misspelled on the record label, appearing as Loose Your Money, Don't Loose Your Mind. Original pressings are on Decca's Royal Blue label with a large Decca logo printed in silver without a box surrounding it. Also seen here is the slightly later pressings featuring the boxed Decca logo. The Moody Blues was released in mono only with the catalogue number DFE8622, and the label features the wording Made in England, the Decca Record Company Limited. The rim text features an all rights reserved notice. It has a 4-pronged push-out centre, designed for jukebox play. The sleeve is a front laminated non-flip-back design. The gloss finish is called Clarifoil and is applied by British Celanese Limited. The sleeve is printed and manufactured in England by McNeil Press of London. The extreme spine edge of the front cover displays the EP title, the record company name, the catalogue number and the mono wording. The original pressing from 1965 is valued at £30 in the Rare Record Price Guide, with the late 1960s pressings on the boxed logo label valued at £10. The band followed this with their first long-playing recording, released in July 1965. This comprised typical rhythm and blues covers of songs by the likes of James Brown, Larry Banks and Sonny Boy Williamson, alongside several original compositions written by Denny Laine and Mike Pinder. The LP record included both sides of their forthcoming single Stop, plus the A-side to their number one single Go Now. The LP was issued in mono only with the catalogue number LK4711, issued on the familiar red Decca label without a box surrounding it, and the full frequency range recording text. Shown here is a pressing from either late 1969 or 1970, when the label underwent a design change. The record company logo is now smaller and set within a box. The FFRR text has been dropped and the rim text reads Made in England, the Decca Record Company Limited. The LP sleeve is a front laminated non-flip-back design. The rear cover includes a contemporary review of the album from the Daily Mail's music critic Virginia Ironside, plus a prose poem written by the folk singer Donovan praising the band. The inner sleeve is a die-cut paper type which is printed in blue and comes with a polythene liner. Copies of the original pressing in mint condition are valued at £100 in the Rare Record Price Guide, the current edition, with later pressings featuring the boxed Decca logo being valued at £20. Both Denny Laine and Clint Warwick left the band in 1966. Clint Warwick had tired of touring and left the music industry altogether. Denny Laine formed the Electric String Band shortly after, before joining Ginger Baker's Airforce in 1970. In 1971, Denny Laine formed Wings with Paul and Linda McCartney. The Moody Blues recruited replacements John Lodge and Justin Hayward in November 1966, and the band changed direction from rhythm and blues to a more symphonic and psychedelic sound, which culminated in the first record by this Mark II Moody Blues lineup, which was the groundbreaking concept album Days of Future Past, released on the Decca subsidiary label DRAM in 1967. An orchestral single, Nights in White Satin, was taken from this album, reaching the top 20 in the UK and hitting the number 2 spot in the US when it was reissued in 1972. And this just about concludes my brief rundown of the Mark I rhythm and blues era of the Moody Blues. That's your lot for this episode from the Rare Record Room. I hope you enjoyed the content. If you did like the video, please make sure you subscribe to the channel to see more and to receive notifications for any new uploads. Thanks for watching. See you next time.